The secret of managing a full-time job and multiple side hustle comes down into single word: delegation. You need to create that step. You need to give it for free. You need a validation that the thing that you offer, the value that you're adding, is actually something people want. Most of the people, when they get to ask to introduce themselves, they start with their names, where they're coming from, what they are doing for a living, their job. But I would like to break that. I will start. My name is Hafiz. I'm a human with multiple passions and interests. I would like to add value to people's life in the things that they want to improve. And people could be individual, could be organizations. And whenever there is a crossing with their things that they want to improve and the interests and passions that they have, I could add value to them. It means the world to me. If you want to turn your passion into a side hustle and start making money out of it, you should be ready to give it for free. And if it's yours, it's definitely going to come back to you. And start taking feedback loops from the market that you have passion to sell them the service or to sell them the value that you could add to them, what their pain point and how you can solve it. And then definitely it's a validation to the passion that you have for the pain they suffer from, and you could make money out of that. Why you should give it away for free? You need a validation that the thing that you offer, the value that you're adding, is actually something people want. And then you need to build authority. You need to build your 1,000 fans. You need to build community about the passion that you have, and receiving people who are ready to pay you, then it's a sign for you to start charging money. I actually have a very recent good indicator of that, or good example of that, and from someone who really doesn't need to give for free. And it's very recent, it happened last night. It's Googleable, so everyone can go and Google that. It's the guy named Alec Hormozy. Yesterday, literally, he gave things that valued of thousands of dollars for free. Wow, I have goosebumps now, and that's a different way of approaching communities and people. And it's also a very big validation to the thing that people want and need at that time. And this launch, he had over maybe 500,000 people, and he gave everything for free. Imagine if he just charged $10, how much it will be. This is a fundamental step to take for people who don't have clients or they don't have proof of concept. If you are in the creative industry, you need to create virtual portfolio. If you are in any other service or any other product, you should be ready to give that product for free for people, let's say within your close circle, and then it could be a little bit expanded and then a little bit expanded. But you need to create that step, the validation of the idea of the product, of the service that you have, and you need to give it for free. And after some time, when you get the validation, then you are confident enough to move to the next step, which is start charging people for that. To start turning your side hustle into a main hustle, you need to make sure this side hustle is making you 70 to 80% of what your full-time job is making you. Then you will compensate this difference of 70 to 100 is by dedicating more time. And when I say this, it's making you 70 to 80% in 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, at least 1 year. This side hustle you're creating this month. The more you have irritation, the more you improve on how you deliver this side hustle product or service, the better you become, and the more confident you are that whenever you take that leap of leaving your job, if you want to, because it's not mandatory, if you want to, you could do 100, 110, 200% of what you were doing in your job. I myself, I have my full-time job. At the same time, I run 4 side hustles. The secret of managing a full-time job and multiple side hustle comes down into single word: delegation. I take so much effort into creating this side hustle, and I take extra effort to find that person who's AKA like a copy of me, who can just manage everything while I'm not there. And what I do is I give them full authority to do whatever it takes to run this business and sometimes even improve it. And we create a communication channel that through this communication channel, I will just go every 2 weeks or every month to check there, and I either approve or reject or modify. The thing about the hustle, the journey overall of individual is in phases. So at some phase, you need that hustle. You need to go all the way up, all the way down and around and turn in circles and do whatever you can, non-sleep, to get to know the thing that you really can dig into and become everything on that. It depends on the person's journey. Where are they at? I was hustling 20 24/7. And I love it. I don't regret it. I would do the same again. And I think I will do that sometime in future. The moment you know what you're going to do and you're ready to dedicate your intellect, you're ready to dedicate your time, you're ready to dedicate your resources, it becomes easier. You don't need to really hustle, you know? And I know many people that will always say XYZ person or that people or this brand, they're not hustling, da 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 da. They actually got it in reverse. These people, they hustled, but then they created the framework. They know how to get things done without being on a hustle mode 24/7. So don't compare yourself, you are today, to these people. They are in day 1 zillion. Once you find that way of doing things and you create your framework, you're just gonna go leaps and bounds, you know? You need this side hustle spirit at some point in your journey. And maybe you need to repeat it a couple of times in your journey. So it's really not negative or as demonized in some platforms. In my opinion, it's a healthy attitude. It's a healthy practice. Depends again on where are you in your journey.